time too, but that's neither here nor there. Welcome on in this morning. I'm Jamila Evans. If y'all are new here, I am a salon owner, natural hair educator, twin mom, millennial wife, all these things. And I talk about a little bit of everything on this channel. Um, Today, I want to kind of focus on growth online. We have a lot of milestones coming up. Good morning, y'all. As far as our online presence, and I recently did a pivot. So if you are a multi-passionate, multifaceted, creative entrepreneur like myself, then there's a lot of times where you want to do so many different things. You're feeling like you're pulled this way and pulled that way, and you might start in a direction and realize, like, I really don't want to do that anymore. So just to give y'all a little bit of background, I have been licensed for the past 10 years. Did not pick natural hair per se, but natural hair picked me. What happened was people saw my natural hair and they just assumed that I did it. No one at the time 10 years ago was really focused on natural hair, and so I was the rookie in the salon, and all of the old heads just pushed the natural clients to me, and then it just took off from there. So at this point, I have done hundreds, over 1,000 clients of curly hair, and it's been a blessing because I didn't know that was supposed to be my purpose, to guide all these women through this journey, but that's where I'm at. And so we started off as Hair by Mila, very simple. And then when I moved to Charlotte and came back, I ended up rebranding Texture. And so this whole time I have been representing Texture as a brand, and I've also shared a lot of myself throughout that time. I'm pretty transparent. I don't really have much shame when it comes to that. So I think we all experience things, and I think that if we had conversations more often, that we wouldn't feel so alone. And that's really how we have gotten to a point where, like, there's not a lot of community and things of that nature. So needs to say, I have been texture.nc, and even this channel was called Texture TV for so long, and I kind of felt like it what's the word I'm looking for? It got boring, or it got like where that's all I could talk about. Everything needed to be hair related, and I talk about everything. So as you can see on this page, this is now the Jamila Evans page. I will be Jamila Evans everywhere. Who am I? Not nobody really, but at this point, by doing a personal brand, it allows me the opportunity to just be me and to talk about whatever. And you will get still here on this page a lot of natural hair education, but you will also get just content creating material, such as today, where we're going to be talking about growth. So on this page, we are almost at 800 subscribers. Hey y'all, thank y'all, we really appreciate it. This year we started off with 166 subscribers, so without much strategy, we have been able to grow really well. And the main thing, if y'all are looking to start on YouTube, that I did was I just took my content from Instagram and repurposed it as reels, the reels to shorts over here, and that really led to a lot of growth. And then I like lives, and then I have a few edited videos, but I really find that I overthink those, so I'm gonna get back into creating them, but doing them with a whole lot less pressure, if you will. So on Instagram, we are almost at 6,000 followers. I think we're at like 5,950, something like that. So we need like 40 more followers to be at 6,000 over there. And then there's somewhere else. Oh, we recently got our first reel to hit 1 million, and it's at 1.1 million at this point. It's on its way to 1.2. And I remember when I first started creating the E family, I remember when I first started like on this journey, and all the content that I've created over the years, it was just like, dang, I felt like I wasn't getting any recognition. I felt like I should have been known more, if you will, which is a crazy feeling, to be like, well, why don't people know me? And it wasn't that. I think I was just younger, and I was trying to find validation, and like, I think that I was just young. And so now that I'm 34, I have a family, I have kids and all of that, and now that we finally have hit 1 million views on one of our reels, I was like excited and happy just to see the numbers go up. But now that I'm there, I'm just like, okay. So I guess the message that I'm giving today is that these numbers really don't mean much. if you don't have a way to capture the value or the attention that excuse me, that's what I mean. If you don't have a way to capture that attention, capture those eyes, capture that traffic, if you don't have a digital product, or if you don't have a way to, you know, sell something, whether it be product or service, to the people who are seeing you, for me, my goal is education. So you have to pick what the goal for your content is. I do want brand awareness, but more than anything, I want to make sure that there is positive and factual information to balance out the miseducation information that is online. So at this point, I'm creating freely. I'm just being a pass-through entity. Whatever messages and downloads and life lessons that I get, I'm just going to drop them off and do them with no not expecting anything in return. You know, I feel like before it was just like I would create stuff and be like, okay, so, you know, like I was looking for some type of gratification for them. But anything, more than anything, I just like to create. I'm an artist. I'm a, you know what I mean? I'm a creative person. So creating videos, recording videos, capturing my life. The reason I started, I remember when I was 13, if y'all are also new here, I'm a military brat. Some people don't know what that term is. I'm a military dependent. My mom was in the service for 20 years. And so I actually was stationary here in North Carolina for 13 years of my life. And I did not start living with her until I was 13. So at that point, I went from this stable situation to moving around. So to the point where in 7th grade, I was in 3 schools at one time. And I kind of went into like overdrive mode on trying to remember things and capture moments. And I've always liked photography. So back then, 20 years ago, I just started taking photos of things. And even throughout high school and college, my friends would be like, oh yeah, you know, Mila got the footage, Mila this and that. And so I kept on doing that. I kept on capturing things, and I started to share them. I've always said that when I retire from doing hair, I will definitely want to get into photography. I do have, and I think I left my camera at home, but I do have a little, you know, intermediate Nikon. I think it's a D5500. And I have a little bit of, you know, lighting, and I have 2 lenses, so nothing crazy, just enough to, you know, dilly-dally to keep my habits fresh. But that's neither here nor there. I just want to make sure that real conversations are being had, that women who are moms and business owners feel like they can find a place where they're like-minded individuals, if you will. So I want to, after coming off of Mother's Day, I want to, you know, wish everybody well on their growth journey here online, whatever platform it may be, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I am an advocate for Instagram and YouTube. TikTok don't really love me like that, or at least I ain't figured it out, and I don't got time to. So yeah, almost 6,000 followers on Instagram, almost 800 subscribers here. Thank you so much. 1 million views on one of our reels, which is so simple. So don't overthink your content. It's literally a video of me flat ironing. It's a time lapse of me flat ironing. It's a gray haired woman. Her hair is really long, so I think it's more of the shock factor of her actual hair and not what I'm doing. And it's just a voiceover where I say, hey, you should deep cleanse your hair to make your grays less dry, so that you can get the water actually into the hair. So share what you know. Share what you are an expert on, and do it knowing that you're creating a library of the way you go about things, because we all have our own methods. So yeah, that's all I want to say. Thank you so much to Prosperity for congratulating me. I am again headed downtown to go get my nails repaired. They chipped for me. If y'all are new here, I've started growing out my nails. I love nails. I've had acrylic, I've had structured gel, I've had all those different things. I even had, during the pandemic, started to do press-on nails, like design them myself. And so I'm on a growth journey of my own nails with just a gel overlay. And this will be this last time with this color that I currently have is my 2nd visit to this lady. She's really, really good. She's very meticulous. I love her. I just wish her services were a bit shorter, because I don't have the time as a mom to sit for, you know, more than a few hours. So I'm gonna get these repaired. Hopefully we can do this in less than 30 minutes or so. And then I have my laptop here, I have my computer and my notebook. Keep a notebook on you. If you are a person who overthinks, a person who has ADHD like myself, keep a notebook on you. I personally like to write my notes sometimes. I used to write only, but because I have so many thoughts now, I do type them and it's easier to keep it organized. So those are just a little few tips. I talk often about ADHD awareness and different productivity hacks because that is something that I find I struggle with. And I mean, I struggle all the time. So each and every day, it is a struggle to get up and show up and be present. Some people may relate to that. My husband, when he first got here, just thought I was lazy. And it's not that I'm lazy because I'm a high achiever. I have goals, I have ambitions. I want to do things with my life. There's a destination I'm headed to. But each day, I may only get one thing done, and I'll be okay with that. I'm completely okay with only doing one thing. I'm okay with doing nothing. I'm okay with having a week off because I enjoy my leisure. And then when time comes and I get a whole bunch of a burst of energy, I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna do as much as I can until I burn out. And I know that's not healthy, but it's hard for me to maintain. And some people would be can relate to that as far as like anxiety and depression and ADHD. So I talk about all that on here. And so if any of that resonates with you all, if you feel like, you know, there's not enough time or energy in the day to handle everything, then stay tuned, subscribe, because I'm literally just going to be sharing with you all how I get it all done. Some days I feel, and I hope that y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time. Okay, bye.